Hello and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. Now before we get started with launching this vehicle, I would like to first just quickly apologize if there's any mic issues in this video or the next one or maybe even the next one after that. As some of you may know, I have recently reinstalled Windows on my computer and I haven't quite gotten the mic settings back to how they were before. I should have probably written it down or something, but I haven't. Anyhow, on to the point of this video. This is the Mini Apollo V2. The other one I called Small Apollo actually, or Small Apollo or something, I don't know. Anyhow, I made a miniature Apollo thing before and launched that and stuff, and now I've redone it from the ground up, and I'm using Kerbal Engineer for the statistics to, you know, see if I'm doing this right, and for testing purposes. Of course, I'm going to release it as a stock vehicle. I think I'll release it as a stock vehicle and as another version with Kerbal Engineer. And there's just a floating accelerometer for some reason. Yes, so right now we're doing a test launch. As you can see, the stage 12, aka the first stage, should get us halfway to orbit. The second stage should get us the other halfway to orbit, although I'm not sure it will. Then the third stage should get us to the moon. Then we have the lander and the command module. The command module should get us back. The lander, I think, should do it, but I don't know, and so that's kind of the point of this, is to find out. So, here goes nothing. And what? It's like evening time on Kerbin. Oh yes, let's see, we want the vessel display. So we have our stages, delta V, and our total delta V. And we have our specific impulse, and oh, as I throttle up, it changes how much burn time we have. That's cool. That's interesting. So, here goes, oh, and thrust to weight ratios. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. I haven't used Kerbal Engineer much, and I haven't used it in a while, so. That's gone horribly wrong already. I haven't set up an abort stage yet. Yeah, that went well. Okay, I don't know what went wrong, so I'm gonna have to redo that. But in the meantime, I am going to set up the abort, because I didn't have the abort set up, and that was very bad. So, for the abort, we decouple this, and we fire these, right? So that gets us away, but we're also going to tell it down here to shut off the main engine. Now, custom 10, aka 0, which is right next, you know, relatively near to backspace, which is the abort button, stage 0 will trigger the parachute. And that is how I usually set up my abort sequences on things. While I'm at it, I should also set custom 1 to toggle these panels so that we can extend them when we need them. And I think that's everything. Now we just need to figure out what the heck's going wrong on launch. Alright, here we are again at the launch pad, throttling up, trying to watch very closely to see what exactly goes wrong here. And firing! Oh wow. Those glitch— abort! That's the wrong way. Oh, I forgot to have the parachute firing button also decouple this. There we go. Well, the abort works. So we learned that this needs to be decoupled when the parachute's deployed, because I forgot about that. And we learned that we can't have this pretty launch tower design that I had going. It has to be different. So I'm going to put one of these around back. I'm gonna put this one just kind of right next to it here, and this one is gonna go here. I kind of like the way this looks still. Like it's not how I wanted it originally, but it still, I think it still has a nice look to it, having it kind of curve around the back. So let's save that and launch it. And this time, let's hope we can actually go to the moon with it, because that's kind of what it's supposed to do. Let's see. Oh no, am I gonna hit that tower? What? Why are you going so crazily— abort! Abort! I just, oh shit, eject, EVA! Yes! And no. He died. I kind of panicked a bit there. Also, why the hell did it go— Okay, time to watch this thing closely again to see what's going wrong here. Looks like it's just colliding with the tower. Hey, at least the abort sequence works properly now. I forget how these decouplers work. If they work how I remember them to, then I might use that. Okay, let's see how this works. Decouple. Oh, I can't just manually decouple it. I have to decouple it with the stage. Okay, fine. Fine then, I will. Yes, that falls off exactly like I hoped it would. Okay. Yeah, this can only go well. It kind of looks ridiculous. I'm not liking it. Especially this one at the top. I think I'm just going to get rid of that. Then that might be acceptable. Alright, let's try a launch like this. Okay. It starts out with a bit of a wobble. Maybe I should add some struts between stage 3 and the payload. Because the payload, the lander is firmly attached to the capsule, but there's a weak connection down here and another one kind of there. So those might need to be checked and fixed or whatnot. Here goes. I'm going to watch it closely because it keeps failing. Whoa! Why is it... Oh my god! The problem hasn't been those things all along. It's simply been the frickin', one of the engines isn't getting fuel for some reason. That is so dumb. Alright, well first of all, I think I like the new staging kind of arm thing. I forget what they're called. But I need to fix that. So, pull this up a bit so I can get to it. And we're gonna add some fuel lines in here. Yes, I care how they look even if no one will ever see them. Okay, that should do it. And if it doesn't, I will be angry. Now, wow, that is wobbly. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to fix that even if this launch goes well. So, I know the first 2 stages are gonna have a bit of difficulty, and that the 3rd stage, I believe, should be overpowered. So what I'm probably gonna end up doing is, I'm gonna see how this goes, and then I'm probably going to actually take some of the fuel out of the tanks on the upper stages, so that it can just get to orbit, and then those stages should perform as expected with reduced fuel. But first of all, we have to actually successfully take off. See, there we go. We had to like budge that thing out of the side and whatnot, but we got a takeoff, a successful takeoff, and it's kind of wanting to list to the side a bit, but that's okay. We're doing pretty well. This is actually really nice going this far. Because, you know, obviously up till this point, it didn't even get this far. But, we're gonna I'm just gonna kind of full throttle it this time round, and just kind of see how it goes. I think full throttle might not be the best idea, actually. Let's turn it down a bit. I hope my audio levels are good. The game might be too loud and I might be too quiet, in which case I'm sorry. And we no longer have an overheat warning because I've throttled down a bit. That's good. Everything is going according to plan. I don't remember which button changes the camera view, and that's not it. There we go. Orbital camera. There we go. This is the way I like to launch. Alright. Approaching 10 kilometers. Still on the first stage. This is good. This is going good. Okay, we're going to start pitching over. Kind of throttle up a bit. Trying to keep it on 90, obviously. It's going to start overheating a bit, but we should be fine. Ooh, we're going too high. We need to be pitched over more at this point. Oh, and you know what? There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I decoupled a stage early. Well, everything's gone to shit. Woo! Shit. What did I blow up? Oh, the engine. That's funny. Where's the, everything going? There's something spinning and firing. Yeah, so that went well. Still going up quite fast. Yeah, let's redo that.